It's panel day at the Gibson showroom in Beverly Hills, and this is one of the real highlights for me. Today I've gotten some friends together to discuss what is rock and roll. That is a loaded question if there ever was one. Many people have many different opinions, and there's years and years of argument about different genres of music that should or shouldn't be considered in the Rock Hall. But when you look at the vast array of talent that is actually honored in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, there's no doubt that these people have had major cultural impacts. Not just musical impacts, but major impacts on our culture. And I think for me, that begins to answer the question of what rock and roll is. It's not just what you hear. It's ideas that come across in the music that you're hearing. And it's not always rebellious. It's not always anti-something. But it's very expressive and very liberating in many of its forms, and very positive. So I think those that argue, well, that's not rock and roll, just simply because of what it sounds like, I think they're missing the point, especially the point of what the Rock Hall views as rock and roll. So, who's on the panel? Jack Douglas, an incredible producer and a very dear friend. Jack hired me to produce a dance single for Supertramp some years back, and that's the first time we met, and we've been really good friends ever since then. I've learned a lot from him. He's like an older brother to me. Then Eddie Kramer. Eddie Kramer I met actually before I met Jack Douglas, and when you see Eddie's resume there, you see that he's been around for a long time and has done incredible work. And Eddie produced a band I was in years ago that's kind of not worth mentioning, but he's like an uncle to me, and I really love hanging out with Eddie. And Doug Pinnick. Doug is the bass player and singer of King's X, and King's X is one of my all-time favorite bands, and Doug is just a great guy. I've interviewed him on my show a number of times, and the analytics, my internet analytics goes through the roof whenever he's on the show because of his worldwide popularity. And then you got Chuck D, my partner in musical crime, I guess, and we always have great discussions, and this panel is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. Check out the next video.